Because then he's the f***ing idiot. Someone's a f***ing idiot. It's probably me for watching this. Hi there. My name is KZSQIJ _ //. So I watched The Electric State this morning. Very, very, very early this morning. And it had me thinking that I'm one of those people that just likes everything. Good movies, bad movies, okay movies.
I love the movies.
Because I'm such a yes man, I hardly ever get to voice my negative opinions about movies.
Until today, get ready for my scorching hot, sizzling hot,
mild, tepid review of this movie, Electric State. It's boring as f***.
What a twist!
Oh my god, it's so boring. It's not my cup of tea. And it's so generic.
What?
Generic. This being a Russo brothers movie, I think Netflix was banking on their name, the guys behind the Avengers movies, thinking that they were going to do great things. I don't know if a lot of this movie would be their fault. I don't know. Is it their directing that's making it boring, or is it just the generic ass story that's making it boring?
Good question! How about I leave you alone with this guy instead?
To me, I didn't look at this movie and think, how stupid is this? I just looked at the story that I was watching and not giving a crap about any of it that was going on. Think of any sci-fi movie in the 2020s. Okay, the board is blank. We're looking for the number one answer. Give me something that's a sci-fi trope in the 2020s. Headstrong teenage girl. Tragic family backstory that coincidentally happens around the same time a new plot device / technology comes out and changes the whole world for the worse / for the better. Okay, now I want to say cross-country road trip with bumbling idiot. Yes. Faceless stormtrooper drones. Okay, and finally, they or their family member are directly linked to the plot device / technology, and they are the key to shutting it all down and starting everything over. There you go, right there. So yeah, if you can't tell, that is my main gripe with this movie. It's just to me, the story is just as plain as it gets. So as I understand it, this movie is based off an art book. I've seen the art images online before of Simon Stålenhag. It's incredible. It's beautiful. As someone who is, I'd say, amateur at best artist himself, but huge art lover, I love the artwork. And so the imagination and the creativity and the love and craft that goes into that book, and then to give it such a generic spin feels so shameful, I guess it would be the word. It feels just like, really, you guys clearly just banked on this is great art, so think of everything else secondary. Just people know these images and that's all they care about.
Because all we care about is getting fucking rich.
Might be the case, people do love the images, but those images being on a 2D medium by someone who cares and loves for their craft is 100 times, 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times more personal and beautiful to look at than this hollow imitation that no one seemed to care about. The characters are just kind of I've seen it.
11 times, as a matter of fact.
I've seen it before.
11 times!
So our main character, Millie Bobby Brown, but she's fine. There's not really much to say. She's just a person looking for someone.
Okay, people, move along. There's nothing to see here.
I don't know. She's fine. She's got like a couple emotional scenes and touching, nice. But it's really, there's not much to say about the character. I don't think it's just whatever. And I mean that goes the same for Chris Pratt. He's just basically Star-Lord.
Another name you might know me by. Mario.
He's got his bit of a 80s, 90s retro nostalgia going and just wisecracking and being a pretty capable human when it comes to a fight and bumbling idiot for the rest of the time being. I mean, I'd keep this going. Giancarlo Esposito, what do I say? He just does the Giancarlo Esposito thing. I swear to God, Hollywood, the next movie that you guys want to cast Jack Black in, put him to the side and put Giancarlo Esposito in that role. I want to see that man just rubber band across the screen for a full 90 minutes. I don't know if it'll be good, but holy crap. I don't know if he's getting tired of doing the sinister thing.
I was acting. Or was I?
But I don't want people to get tired of him in the way that people got oversaturated with The Rock doing his thing over and over again, and how they're kind of getting a little tired of Chris Pratt doing his same thing over and over again. I don't want that to happen to Giancarlo Esposito. He's a very charismatic, charming SOB, and I think you need to break it up or people are going to get tired of him. Oh, Stanley Tucci as well, he's the evil CEO of this company. I can't really remember anything he really does except for he's in his office or in a laboratory. There's really nothing to say. It's generic archetype after generic archetype.
I'm bored. You're boring.
Netflix.
I'm just gonna start doing spoilers because I don't even I don't know. Definitely not doing a full recap of this. Yeah, the yellow-headed Cosmo robot is Millie Bobby Brown's brother. Their family was in an accident, and the doctor told Millie Bobby Brown, hey, your brother died, but we were able to save you. Your whole family died, but we saved you. So she's been going around thinking that her whole family was dead, but then the robot comes along. Yeah, his mind is transferred into that robot, but his body is still... He doesn't know where he's at. But luckily, just through a few coincidental clues, they know that they have to go to robot country to find their next clue or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's helpful.
Jeez. Oh my god, that sounds so horrible. They need to get to robot country, which is why they enlist the help of
Garfield!
And his robot companion. They go out there all the time. Yeah, there was just a big war between humans and robots. Basically, any robot war you've seen in a sci-fi movie, robots not liking that they're serving humans, they're fed up with it, yada yada yada. That's that's about as much thought as they put into it. So I will say the difference is that the humans, to level the playing field with the robots, they make more robots, but these robots are drones that get powered by humans. So these faceless drones, they are
Just awful.
So I think we all know that stormtroopers are kind of like the base cannon fodder, like they're the...
With the lowest of the low!
These guys, they limbo clear under that stormtrooper bar. These guys are so useless. These drone... I don't know how the hell they beat the robots the first time.
We don't know either.
Because they are... Holy crap, they are terrible at their job. I mean, these high-tech robot drone guys, they get taken out by literal mail. It's envelopes and then a punch through the chest, but it's ridiculous. And these guys are carrying like laser blasters that... I mean, some of the laser blasters I see in this movie, they just freaking can blow a wall clear off a house. and these guys are getting taken out by paper and paint. Keep these guys out of Home Depot and Office Max.
We have the best.
Because they are fucking useless. It was funny. Millie Bobby Brown, her character, she has a paintball gun, so she's shooting at one of the drones. This guy is in an office with a headset on, piloting this probably multi-million-dollar drone, and she's shooting a paintball gun at this drone, and he's just like he's getting hurt by the paintballs. He can't do anything because the paintballs. Dude, you're in an office. The paintball's not hurting you. That thing can hit you as many times as you want in the face, and you'll be fine. You're not feeling it, dude. Unless that crafty son of a bitch Stanley Tucci actually put, like, pain sensors on your face, on your head where you wear the stupid drone helmet. Did he do that? Because then he's the f***ing idiot. Someone's a f***ing idiot. It's probably me for watching this. This movie's... God dang. Yeah, those drone characters, those guys are so stupid. I don't like the robots as well. Is it Woody Harrelson? I think it's Woody Harrelson. He plays Mr. Peanut. I don't like seeing him walk and talk on screen. I like Woody Harrelson. I love his movies. I just don't like this character. I don't like him. I don't like looking at the computer model of him.
Get it all the time.
At one point, he gets in a duel with Giancarlo Esposito, who is also piloting a drone. Yeah, Giancarlo Esposito, it looks like he kills Mr. Peanut, ripping off his stupid top hat because it's bolted to his head, but all it does is just knocks the peanut on his ass. I really hoped it was going to be permanently, but it wasn't.
Get it all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. What else do you want to know? Chris Pratt he's helping Millie Bobby Brown in robot country because it's a dangerous place that no one ever dare go, but they get into robot country just fine. So he's kind of just really along for the ride. It's just robots telling the humans, like, hey, we don't like your kind.
These are the types we like.
And we can't help you. Okay, we do like your kind, and we'll help you find your brother. So the brother of Millie Bobby Brown, his body is held in the headquarters of Stanley Tucci's company. This company is in charge of the headset, the drone things. It's used. The drones are used all over the world. Like, all humans use them. It's like having a cell phone. You have drones to do your living, and you're working for you. You're fighting wars. Drones are used for everything. And the way all these drones that work all over the world, it's all powered by one 15-year-old's brain. He's got a magic brain. He's kept in stasis, hooked up to wires and tubes, and his brain is just the server, the Wi-Fi router. His brain is just the
Thing.
Go on, you clearly know what you're talking about.
motherboard of how all these drones work because he's so freaking smart. Yeah, in the car crash, he didn't die. He was taken and given to Stanley Tucci so that he can make these drones. The little robot sanctuary, along with Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown, they're all trying to go to Stanley Tucci's headquarters to shut down all the drones and rescue the brother. But it turns out you can't rescue the brother. You can only shut him down. He's going to die without the server, without being plugged in. And the system's going to die without him being plugged in. So it's the safety switch, whatever. The Millie Bobby Brown is able to put on a headset and get into the mind of her brother. They kind of just sit in a virtual version of their home, have a nice talk together, and say, just shut me down, and that'll be the end of it. That's the movie. In Electric State. I just want to say, this was terrible. Not just the movie, just me giving about 2% of a about even what I had to even say about this movie. I thought this was going to be easy, just like a slam dunk, like you don't have to say much because there's not much to say. This is going to be 10 minutes and done. Having to come up and think of like a coherent anything to say about something you can give two shits about was so difficult because there is so nothing to say about this movie. It is so formulaic. It is so afterthought. I'm almost 100% sure they just banked on, the images and how beautiful they are. Here's just a random script that we thought up in like 5 minutes. They might not have even like thought up a story. They might have just been going on the day. It is so painfully generic. I saw one review say you can watch it while you're doing the dishes. And to that I say, why would you do that? If you're already doing work, why add more work? It's like, hey, I'm gonna mow the lawn. How about I put some glass in my shoes while I do it? Why? Why? Who's excited for Avengers Doomsday and Secret War?